Maryland Black Bear Nation. This is Voice of the Black Bears, Alex Utano, sitting here with head coach Clint Mylymok. Now, Clint, a very roller coaster of a game for Game 2 against the Johnstown Tomahawks, a 2-1 win. It was a very emotional game from a fan standpoint and for the players on the ice. Tell us, what was the message that you relayed to your team to keep focused to try and get 2 points?
Mostly just sit down, relax, and then focus on what your next shift's supposed to be like, and don't get caught up in you know, the referees, the fans, like the outside distractions. I mean, that's a lot of messages by a lot of coaches is don't get sidetracked. We're playing well. We're having a really good game. We're dominating quite a bit, as a shot count would show. And I just saw we had a really strong game. And don't let something that we can't control affect how we think or how we step on the ice and just perform. So, but it was really a simple message. I thought Brandon and I really the whole time we was telling guys, hey, relax, don't react to their players, the referees, the crowd. Just let's stay in the game and stay with what we're doing because it was working, and just reminding them we're playing a really good game.
Now we're about a month into the season. There's been some roster reshaping, some line combinations solidified. Tell us, as the season progresses, what identity do you want to see from the Maryland Black Bears?
Well, I mean, we have skill, we have speed. And the identity for me is always going to be, you know, are we hard to compete against without the puck? That's the biggest battle for coaches at all levels is how do you play when we do not have the puck on our stick? Are we smart? Are we playing very competitive? But I think the biggest thing is if you don't have the puck, where are you standing and how are you defending? You'll find when you defend properly and get to the right spots, we'll get the puck. And guess what? The offense will not happen. So our message is we don't need to try and score every shift. We need zone time, we need puck possession. And how do you get puck possession? You don't toss it around and hope that it goes to somebody that you think is open. No, we have to have the puck on our stick. And we want to be a team that's known as hard to compete against every night, very sound defensively. And when we do get the puck the right way, we can attack in a hurry and get up ice, which I think we can. And when we play the right way, that's what we do.
Well, now you're starting a long road trip, starting with the Northeast Generals. They've led up the second most goals in the division. Tell us, what opportunities does this present for the Black Bears?
Well, they're a team that likes to attack, and they like to play offensively and get their D up ice, attack with 5. And the message will be the same. We can take their excitement of trying to create offense and turn that against them. And the only way how is if we play smart. Defensively and do our job in the neutral zone. And I think when you watch a lot of games, if you're good in the neutral zone and not losing pucks and we're making them start from behind their goal line as much as possible, then that's an advantage to the team or advantage to us. When you play a team that wants to go, when you give them pucks to their blue line because we try and get too fancy, their transition game happens real quick. And like we try and tell our players all the time, it's amazing how slow your back check legs are as opposed to your offensive legs. So when there's turnovers and you shrink the ice for your opponent, they love it. When you make them work from their own end as many times as possible, it's a tougher game for them to get up ice, and the excitement to get up ice is not the same. So we want to limit their opportunities to transition with speed in the neutral zone. We have to make sure they're working from their end a lot.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. It's always an enjoyment to be able to talk to you, and you guys can do the same. On November 13th, the Maryland Black Bears are hosting a fundraiser at Frisco's at Wall Chapel, November 13th from 4 to 8 p.m. to help Seats for Soldiers for the Service Military Appreciation Night, December 7th. Now, Coach, in front of you, you have a Black Bear burger. Now, how cool is it that a place actually made a burger named after this franchise?
Yeah, Frisco has done a great job. They work with us really well. They like to be involved and be creative, and I don't know how many teams out there have a burger named after their program. So for them to do that is great. It's a testament to our staff as well to work with the local businesses, and that is quite a burger. That's for sure.
Definitely. Now, unfortunately, the Black Bears will not be in town for a while, but they do come back at the end of the month, the weekend of November 29th against the New Jersey Titans. If you want to get tickets, you can always get them at tickets.marylandblackbears.com. We hope to see you then, and at Frisco's, November 13th, 4 to 8 p.m.